Not much. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Nice. Shout out. I want to do a special shout out today to Mr. Man. What's up, my friend? Man, you nailed it last night on that call. But by the way, I don't know, but hopefully you already have closed your short or took some profits out of it. I did so that you called it out very accurately yesterday. So just following on that, I got a little bit worried there. I don't know if it was if you updated on that trade or not, but yeah, I closed it. Things perfect, perfect. That great, my friend, great. Man, I'm sharing hearts in here, but I don't have my camera turned on. Let me fix that. Oh, jeez. Sorry for that. I just like swamped right now with direct messages and stuff from the team. So it's been a crazy morning. There we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Just in case you don't know, I'm also chief of customer support. So welcome. If I haven't attended you, also if you have anything going on and you want to speak with me, please request a ticket and then ask for me to be added to a ticket. I'll be more than happy for anything that you need to scale up, just in case, right? Nonetheless, RC2, Kaylee, all of the team are great. Also in the night, great team there. Hello, boss. Hey, Daggett, what's up, my friend? By the way, we're working on that really trying to be in release for Plus. Still fixing a couple of things right there that does not let us mass release it at this point. So we're having some issues there. Also, we're preparing for Black Friday, guys. If you are, if you've been waiting for this moment, I think this is gonna be a great Black Friday. It's gonna be very busy for us, but we're gonna be bringing a couple of good stuff. So just be warned. I cannot speak much about it, but I think it's gonna be one of the best Black Fridays offerings that we have till now being able to do, and that's because of top secret stuff that we have under the curtain. So anything
Okay.
else I cannot speak of, but you guys might know already. By the way, hey Alex, what's up? Are you able to stream already?
What's going on, bro? I think it's working now.
Nice, nice. Also, shout out to the veterans in the house. I see S-Way, Aaron. I also see Mr. HK. I also see, Little Fish. Trade Intuition in the house. DB Cooper. We also have Kumar. What's up, brother? Who also is here as veteran? Oh, come on. Ice Carrier, what's up? Dagaditi, Koineki, Mr. Man, Battery, what's up, my friend? And if I'm missing anybody, please let me know because I don't want to let anybody else out. Hey, what's up, TRD Farmer? Hey, what's up, brother? How are you doing? Are you Liquid Farmer, TRD Farmer? Is that you? Did you change
Nah, he's from Winnipeg, bro. He's a weird one, man.
I'm a fake? What?
he's
What? Oh
yeah.
my
he's hiding.
shit.
Yeah, he's I don't know. He's utterly degenerate sometimes. Farmer's been with me for like years, man. It's good to see Farmer in here, man.
Nice.
I
Farmer, make me a favor. Just because Alex mentioned you in the class, go over the help channel, request a ticket, and ask whoever opens a ticket to add me to a ticket, please. After the class, I'll get a hold of you. We have a little surprise for you on behalf of Alex and I and Chart Prime. So there you go. Golden Alex shouting you out, so we need to get you a couple of things there. Nice.
Farmer's family, man.
Absolutely. Let's treat them like family, my friend, then. Alex, how's it been? Are you back right now
I don't
swamping out of Bitcoin?
my bags are like bulging like I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but
Yeah.
I'm my portfolio is still like I'm looking to rotate profits, but not yet, man. My portfolio is like still majorly like 80% Bitcoin, right? And like, look at Bitcoin dominance, man. Just take a look at it. There's no reason why alts are moving, yada yada yada. But I mean, there's lots of time, man. There's lots of time, and with the way Bitcoin's moving right now, I just long Shiba. Isn't that? Am I nuts? I don't know, man. I've been scalping this thing. It's hard, like even for me right now, it's hard to give signals in my trading group and stuff like that because like it's moving so aggressively. Like I don't, and a lot of new people they don't realize in an environment like this is that you have to lower your leverage or your position size. Like either way, right? You have to give yourself like whatever your percentage used to be for your trades. You need to adjust that because the market is moving a lot faster, right? So if you're looking at this, right, and you're trading this and you're a normal trader and you're managing your risk, either you're getting stopped out too fast or you're making a plethora of money and then giving it back. That's the problem, right? So when something is moving so fast, just looking at this, right, you're getting knocked out, right? Like unless you're able to jump in on this thing on a short-term time frame, you're gonna get knocked out of your trade. So when looking at this, right, you can see that we got the CPI data that came out this morning, and it absolutely ripped after. Okay, so any excuse to go long is kind of what I'm looking at. So when we go, let's go on our 15-minute here. Let's take a look. So obviously we've skyrocketed, but what happened here, right? We're simply making a series of higher lows continuation out here, right? So you continue to push out. I was able to take this trade yesterday. Now this doesn't even look like a lot, but this inverse head and shoulders was like, I mean, gift wrap right
Alex,
here.
sorry
I
to
took this trade.
interrupt. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I think I'm not saying your screen share, neither on my recording nor my direct transmission. So I just asked. So
Okay,
chart's
I'll
not
take it
loading.
down. Let me try it again.
It's the FBI, my friend. It's the FBI. There we
Okay,
go.
is it good now?
It's good on my side right now. Is it?
Okay.
Oh, gee, perfect.
Yeah, so okay, so yeah, so like CPI data comes out here, right? This is what I was pointing at here, and then up only, right? Any excuse to get long. But even yesterday, like with this long, like perfect inverse head and shoulders, as we can see in here, right? Break of the neckline, retested the neckline. I got long a little bit early, so I got long like in here, so I had to wait, right? I had to wait, but this move doesn't look like a lot. This is a 3% move, bro. This is like you can't beg for a 3% move in a bear run. You get. I remember if we go back in time to 25,000. I mean, the the daily candles were 0.5%. The daily candles, okay, the daily candles. Look at this. Look at this shit, right? The daily candles here. This one's already 7%. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. Let me get rid of all these lines. But you go back into bear market, right? Let's even sub 25,000. I remember trading this area in here. This was horrible, right? And you got your candle close, like what candle close is at 0.5% here, right? So in an environment like this, you're cranking up your leverage because you're taking advantage of the price action for being slow, right? So this is hard. This is like this is easy mode, but it is also wreck mode, right? Where you get absolutely destroyed because you're used to trading maybe something for the last 7 months, right? For the last 7 months, if we go back and we look at our range, right? We have, pretty nice price action, but it's not like it is right now. Right now it's absolutely, as you can see, parabolic, right? So it's FOMO. It's FOMO world. So don't be a victim of FOMO. That's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Secondly, is is how do you get onto a trend like this, right? So for me, I was looking to get long here. I got long here, okay, and I'm still long from there. But what happens is in this environment. Let's go to the 3 minute. Get on your like degenerate pants right now. Okay, we're gonna go and put on our degen pants. Okay, this is if you want to participate in something absolutely stupid like this. Okay? This is how I do it, okay? Is you start marking out tops. Okay? So you have your break of the top. Here's your break of the top, the break of the trend, right? So we're on the 1 minute here, my DGen friends. Okay? We have broken the highs here. Okay? So now we're in very much price discovery, right? So you guys all want to trade. You missed the long from down below because it was Asia. Okay, this was Asia in here. Bastards, they keep getting us when we're sleeping, OC. We got to have some words with Asia. Okay, then you consolidate, you get the news, and then you're off to the races. Okay, and ever since then, we're up 7%, hitting 93,500. Holy shit.
And
So
keep
you
pushing.
break this, right? So, right? Push. I don't know. I'm long, so it's okay. So this is how I do it. Is one, I put on my dynamic reactor, which hasn't helped me worth shit, but I'm looking for longs until this is broken. 1 minute dynamic reactor is insane. Okay. Then what I'm doing is I have my order blocks on here. Wait, wrong one. This one. I have my order blocks on and I'm marking them out as I go up. Okay. So what happened is I got long from here. Okay. If you want to see the receipt, I got the receipt here. I've hit take profit. I've hit take profit one. Here's one of them. Just so you guys know, I ain't bullshitting you, but I can't. So we opened here 91 181. So we opened up right here 181. So right here. So we're still long from here. We're taking profits early, stop loss to entry, okay? With a little wiggle room. Always a little wiggle room. Why? Because of this strategy. So what happens is when we're moving parabolically, you're going to have these order blocks, right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to draw a box, okay? There was a box here. Okay? There was a box here. There's a box here. You just keep drawing the order block boxes, okay? Now, with this, you're either looking for one or two things. You're looking for a return to the order block, a break of structure continuation. You're looking for a retest of previous highs. So this would be my next level that I'm very interested in, right here, right around 91,800. Okay. Looking for a retest of your dynamic reactor. So I'd be marking out this high here, these lows in here. So now what am I looking for? Retest continuation. Stop loss has to be put tight. Okay, tight. Right? You're just looking to get onto the pony, right? You don't want to jump on like a bull, right? This is a bull. If you're jumping on here, this is like jumping on a bull. Right? You don't want to buy the top, you want to buy the retracement, right? So get in the mindset of like, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. When it's coming down, when it's pushing up, I don't want you thinking, "Oh, I should buy. I should buy. I should buy." Don't get that out of your head. You want to be like, "Oh yeah, come on down, baby." This is what you want to think. Come on down, baby. You don't want to be thinking, "Oh my god, I should go in. Oh my god, I should go in. Oh my god." You don't want to think like that. You want to think, "Come down to Papa. Come to Papa." Okay? Not, "Oh my god, I should go in." Change that thinking, okay? So this is like, yeah, come on, boy. Come on down to this area, right? And you're setting the trap. You're setting the trap. You're setting the trap as price comes down. And then you can use something very simply, right? Right? So you look for underneath the zero line, you look for bullish any sort of oscillation below the zero line here is going to give you a rise, right? You can see a rise. So you're looking for this thing to come down into this area here. So confluence, and then you're looking to bounce, okay? You can't be thinking, "Oh man. Oh man. Oh man." You got to be thinking, "Come on. Come on. Come on." Right? That's where you want to get long, right? That's why I was able to get long in here because I saw this. I saw I gave the setup to my Discord here. Retest of previous highs, right? We were coming down. I'm like, "Okay, here we go. Here we go. If we come into here, I'm firing it off, baby. No problem." Gave the signal. What happened is we came down and we made equal lows to here, right? And then we bounced up, breaking structure here. I'm like, okay, that's good for me to get long. So I got long here. Okay. But for me, I understand market structure. I can't explain this to someone live while I'm trading. Okay. If I'm focused on the charts, right? I'm looking for the long as we're coming down here. I give the signal for here because this makes sense to me. This would be a revisit of previous highs. We didn't get it. Now I still think this is a very, very valid area for price to come down to. But I'm thinking, okay, let's get ready for a long. What happened? Look at this. Bullish engulfing, bullish engulfing. Okay, so now that I've broken out of this area here, what am I looking for? A little retest, a little retest. So as soon as this thing starts coming to Papa, I'm getting long, right? And I know that there's support within this order block within here, and that's me, and off we go, okay? And then you sit through it and you make money. So this is not easy trading. This requires focus. You're taking profit early. So look, come to Papa, retest previous highs just now, right? Just now. So you would have looked for the retest to previous highs. You would have got long here. You're probably already a little bit out. Okay. You pay yourself. Okay. Now you let it ride. Very easy example, right? Your stop loss just below here, right? You're looking for this thing to continue, but this is not no joke, man. This is 0.5% a move, right? This is a good move. It's happening fast, so you got to be involved, and you got to be looking at retests of previous highs and order blocks all the way up as you continue to push, and you'll be able to scalp and make money. But it takes focus. It takes limit orders. Don't be marketing in, marketing out, marketing in. The fees are gonna eat you up. Okay, the fees, depending on your exchange, maybe Mexi or whatever is cheaper, but the fees are gonna eat you up. So be taking profits early. Stop loss to entry, managing risk, right? And on a move like this, there's probably 5 or 6 trades you can take if you're focused, you're in on it. But and then you can have maybe on another exchange, maybe one of these is more of a swing trade where right now, yes, I am long on Shiba, right? But also I'm in the long from down here, right? But throughout this, you're able to take profits, add to the trade, yada yada yada. But you got to be able to really manage your position and what you're doing. That's what I got for this right now. This is pretty wild, man. This is pretty wild.
Absolutely. Sorry, just looking at a couple of things here. Let me go over here and share my screen. Let me see if that my screen share already works because I was battled with that on the charts here. So on the recording, sorry for that. Also, guys, talking about easy trades. Remember that trading is not easy, right? Why? Because of emotions. If we could be just cold hard guys, right? Just focus on what's happening in the charts, no sentiment. I think will perspective will be much more different, right? Why? Because we have a beautiful machine up in here, and I do trust that that is the best machine that you can get anywhere, right? I know that we sell indicators, but no indicator, no strategy, no anything gets above your brain, right? It's just a beautiful machine. So that's what I get. That's what I suggest to get started. To start looking at charts, looking at something like basic. Do not use indicators at first, right? Understand just classic support, resistance, and trend lines. And when you get that nailed down, that's when you add your indicators, right? Because at first, it's just like exercise, right? You go running, you go weightlifting, and then you add the protein powder, right? You add not drugs, just protein, right? So then you start adding more, right, eggs to your breakfast, right? You start adding more food, more meat, so on and so forth. Because remember, I mean, that meat give you that protein and all the nutrients that your body needs. But you first need to get started with exercise. If not, you're gonna get fat, right? The same thing happens with indicators. I mean, you could absolutely start using indicators from day number one, but I think like understanding, and you're gonna get a lot of benefits, but I think not understanding the charts and then using indicators, it's just gonna add to the clutter. Then trend intuition. I did not ask you how are you, my friend. Let me just wrap this up and then pass it over to you, so you can tell us a little bit more about yourself and also what you're looking into the charts. So now that we have nailed down that little introduction, how to use indicators, let me show you a zero knowledge based hassle-free trading strategy here, right? So let me share my my screen with you
I
guys.
thought you were asking Trade Intuition how he's doing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
How you doing?
Trade intuition.
I'm
I'm
doing
doing
good,
good,
man.
right?
Doing good, doing good. Yeah, OC, he gets his own me, man. It's like, man, I gotta do this. Let's go.
Fucking focus, bro.
Sorry. Let me just
Yeah, I'm doing good. But yeah, in reference to what OC said, yes, you have to understand how to trade. So learn how to trade, use the indicators to kind of help guide you with your thought process in your thought process as far as the setups and all that fun stuff. And Alex, oh, dude, man, you give so much great wisdom. And I'm not sure if people caught it or not, but when you were saying as far as like when things are going up, like that's not when you want to buy. You want to buy when it comes down, get the retracement, support bounce. And so many of us, when we first start, we're buying the breakout, but we're the exit liquidity because what happens when we buy it? Well, it comes down.
Yeah.
So, like
This
everybody in
guy's
here,
so
like we are
yeah,
so
so
lucky.
true.
Yeah, everybody in here, like we are so lucky to have these two guys, mentoring us every single opportunity they get. So that's all I want to say. I mean, just so much value in here, man.
Thank you, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. Uh, I'm still laughing at that.
Just
I
don't
don't
take
even let you talk.
OC
Sorry, my
advice
friend.
for Halo.
What is it?
Don't don't ask OC for Halo advice. That's all.
Oh
Double
yeah, no, I
kill.
I I was there. I was there. I saw it.
Oh man, oh man,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a lot of tea being served
unless
that day.
unless you need target practice.
Alex, there was a lot of tea being served that day.
We need to do the rematch. I do need to. I was too benevolent. No, I'm just kidding. I was freaking dying inside. Not a not an excuse. Not an excuse. I'm just saying that maybe I could do better. We need to do a revenge, my friend, for
You're
sure.
better. You're better. You're better at hunting cerveza. Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Oh, yes. That's my people. You know, my hunting traits and cervezas. Oh, man. Let's take a look at here what I got for you guys. Just a little quick tip here. If you are not a subscriber, consider just taking a look at it. But first, come and watch the classes, right? Classes are also free. They have a little delayed for no members, but that's fine. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. So let me show you here. Where am I at? I'm supposed to be. Come on. There we go. This is it. All right, let's go with that one and go live. Like, guys, please let me know if you can watch my recording or my screen share. There we go. Right here, you just click on your chart prime, and then just scroll down from the top. You'll see prime time, and then you'll see video tutorials. Right on video tutorials, you'll see my little corner here. I think I'm gonna change that from additional content to OC's corner, and then when you click inside of quick tips or important classes, regardless, whichever one you prefer, let's go to important classes, and then you scroll all the way down, right? I do recommend watching class number 1 and class number 3, both together. And then here is what I'm talking about, the zero knowledge chart prime strategy, all right? Let's go really quick and watch it. By the way, if you click in here, it's going to be taking you to my YouTube channel. Here we go. So you can find it once again, Wednesday, 30 October 2024. So you know the chart prime strategy, right? And here what I did is just basically start adding the indicators without even knowing what they do or where they're located, right? I just add lines where they are matching up together, and then I just draw boxes just to squeeze in those lines, right? By the way, guys, this is called confluence, right? And everything kind of relies on confluence. It is very important, guys. Once again, it is very, very, very important that you know basic of trading before starting using indicators. Nonetheless, this is a way to circumvent the previous knowledge that you need. But once again, please first learn just a little bit of trading or just the basics, trend line, support and resistance, and trends, right? That is it. And then you jump into this one, right? And as you can see, we were on Nvidia, right? So right here I was telling you guys, so we sell high, we buy low, right? And then we keep pushing. Let's just take a look at it here live, how that Nvidia trade played out. I did had an alert here for that entry. Let's see. There we go. Nvidia, we sell high, we buy low, right? Remember how we were right here? We sell high, right? We buy low. And you see right here the play out, how it played out, easy peasy, living squeezy. What we do, well, we sell high, we buy low, and we keep pushing. Added to your previous knowledge of trends, you could maybe start doing this trend line. And then also, just to complement this or just to add to it, just a channel right there. And then you got it, guys. Easy peasy. As long as we are above the zero line, we're gonna keep pushing forward. The next thing we're measuring is not reaching the target, then falling out, or falling out of the trend line. Trend is broken. It's not about the breakout, it's about the retest. Your entry as we're falling below the zero line. Beautiful entry, and then off we go for a short. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You can, this class is gonna be recorded or is being recorded, so you can go back and watch this. Nonetheless, let me just remove this just to avoid clutter here. And it's just as the simpler, the better, right? And I think this, I want to tie this up with what Trading Tuition was mentioning and Alex or Crypto was mentioning. Why? Because also, guys, Trading Tuition, if you're not following him, please go follow him on his social media. He's an amazing trader. And something that I really like about him is how clean and clear his trade setup has it, right? So I've been friendly recommending, not financial advice, right? So friendly recommending, go watch Trading Tuition, see how he measures trends, how he puts on support and resistances, and then also keep assisting to these free classes that we have. And if you're a subscriber, also come to any other class that we offer. That way, you're gonna get a simple version. You're gonna have my spaghetti, right? And then you're gonna have Alex on Crypto's version, where he goes over lower sweep of the lows, break of the trend lines, and so on and so forth. I think you guys have here a killer combo, and then adding to a couple of indicators, that would be amazing. Something else before I throw it back to Trading Tuition. If you're not a subscriber, don't worry. You don't need to be a subscriber to start using a couple of things. RSI, Prime RSI is a free indicator that I think it's amazing. You just need to do chart prime, one single word, and look at that. We have a sea of options here for you guys to start trying them out. Many of them are crazy indicators. Take a look at them. I think that is a great way to start jumping to the indicator world without, like submerging yourself totally, right? Other than that, let me drop my screen share and ask you, Trade Tuition, what are you seeing at this point on Bitcoin? Are you seeing maybe further continuation? What is the time frame that you're looking at? What is your base prediction for, let's say, these 2 next weeks?
Yeah, so in reference to Bitcoin, of course, it's going to keep on going up until it comes down. And I hate saying that, but it's so true. Like, if the FOMO's still there, I hate
I
it. I hate
love
it. I hate it when you
that.
say it's going to go up or it's going to go down, but it may go sideways, and I'm always right. What? You just gave three options, but I'm always right. But yes, it's going to keep on going up because there's FOMO. There's so much FOMO right now that it should have, based off of history, every time it does an all-time high, the following day it comes down, and then comes down several days after that. But here we're doing all-time high after all-time high, multiple all-time highs during a day. We've gone up what 6, 7 days, and then finally we had a red day, and now we're going up again, another all-time high. I mean, we've had several all-time highs already just today. Right now it's at 93,483. So in my opinion, this is going to keep on going up. But when it does retrace, of course, I always look at lower time frames. Right now, I'm sticking to the 1 hour, but on the lower time frame that I look at is like the 15-minute. See if we get a break of structure, and then if so, that might be the start of the pullback. However, we had the start of a possible pullback several times the past couple days, and it kept on going up because now it broke the structure going up. So if it does pull back, I would love to see it go to at least the daily fair value gap, which is sitting between 80 and 76.8. Do I think it'll retrace that much? It just depends on the market, depends on how much FOMO we have. But that's what I see. And if it does pull back, I'm looking at possibly the middle to maybe the end of next week to go in that daily fairly gap.
Nice.
But yeah, I
Uh,
think it's so funny. Like I watch a lot of people, and I love how Alex trades. Absolutely love it. I watch a lot of people, and it wasn't Alex. It was somebody else. But if it was Alex, I would call him out. That's one thing that people love about me. That's one thing that people hate about me. Like I will tell you how it is. I'm that old already, where I don't care. Like me, don't like me. As long as you talk about me, I'm good, whether it's good or bad. But one thing that I saw was one of the guys that I watch from time to time. He said that it's either going to go up or it's going to go down, and then in that same breath, or it might go sideways. And then he had the nerve to say, in his group that his calls are usually always right. And it's like, well, how could you go wrong? Up, down, sideways? I don't understand. But anyway, but yeah, so that's my thought process.
Absolutely. Unless you are trading on how do you call this guy? Man, the joke is just buried. Sorry for that. You know the guy with the arrow that's still from the reach in Robinhood. Unless you trade on
Robin
Robinhood, the charts don't go backwards, right?
Yes.
Alex, I think there's a question here for you. Country was asking, what is the VWAP that you had on your charts? I think you also have been answered way more accurately. I think what you got on your chart was not a VWAP. You were using the dynamic reactor. So, but could you maybe
Mhm.
explain what you got on your chart and what is configuration that you were using?
Yeah, so like I have a scalp set up for like when I'm scalping and when I'm, swing trading or yada yada yada. So for me, um, I use a couple other indicators. So I'll use my this is CMHLOC, which is just it shows me my daily pivots, so my opens, my closes. This just marks it out. You don't see it on the chart. I see it on the sidebar here. So the 93 400, that's our high of the day. Then our previous day lows and our daily low as well. So I use these as targets. So I understand that hey, we could be coming all the way back down to 88,000. So that's one thing I use. And then VWAP standard deviation bands. This is something that I always use when I'm scalping. It's just VWAP with um, volume weighted average price, right? With deviations out by 2, 2.5, and 3. So whenever, for me, I always use VWAP. You can see whenever you get expansion out, you typically do return to VWAP, which is, like I said, looking to return to that 90,000 previous high, right? So like targets, if you get expanded, I look to take that up. But also in a trending environment, I love the dynamic reactor, right? So you throw on dynamic reactor or you throw on your quantum reactor if you have the plus. I put on the dynamic reactor for the people who have the non-plus version, so it's easy for them to see as well. So you go on here, my calibrations, I always set mine at 8. Trend plus reversal. Okay, that's my tuning. Obviously, find the tuning that suits you the best. Um, and I like the 8 on the 8 minute. That's typically my bread and butter for a trending market. This is parabolic. It's different than trending. Okay, so you have to understand that as well. Uh, but the 8 has been very very good to me. 8 on 8, right? So you can see anytime you're trending up, right, you're able to catch these lows on the way up, which is very useful in a market that is trending. So you have to be able to adjust when you have something. 80% of the time we are range bound, right? So we are just going sideways in some sort of range. 80% of the time. So you got to know where your premium is, where your discount zone is. You want to buy low and you want to sell high. Very, very simple, right? That's why everybody says that buy low, sell high, yada, yada, yada. Okay. But when we're trending, right? When we're trending, which is not as often, but you need to be able to grab lows, right? So when you're trending, you're looking for retests of previous highs. You're looking for some sort of moving average. Some people use EMAs. Dynamic reactor is a very good one. But when you're using a dynamic reactor, you have to find confluence within that, right? So for me right now, we're parabolic, right? So on the 1 minute, we're not even getting hits on it, right? You want to see whenever this populates, you want to see this average moving just tight enough that you do get dips below that you're able to get into positions on, and also how you're going to protect your risk within those positions, right? So if you load up a dynamic reactor, right, and maybe you have to turn this higher or lower to your environment, right? Your environment's going to be everything right now, and then market structure, right? So you can put on a simple EMA. I think I have like an EMA or whatever. But dynamic reactor works really well. Quantum reactor works really well. You can see here though, barely, it worked well on this little uptrend in here, right? You can see anytime you dipped below and you're in an uptrend. So anytime you dip below, it's possible buying opportunities, right? And then you add confluence, maybe it's bullish divergence, maybe it's oversold on your oscillator, maybe it's coming back and retesting an order block, right? So in trending markets, you want to have the confluence to be like, hey, man, we're coming underneath the quantum reactor. This is a possible opportunity to get long. Do I have some other things saying, hey, man, you might want to get long as well? Like right now, what did this just tell us? So if we go into like a 3-minute, 5-minute time frame, if I'm scalping this, I know we're overextended. I know we're going to get bearish divergences all the way up. So I'm definitely not shorting, right? I'm definitely trying to get long, 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 right? Now we've broken structure. We have a change in structure. So now what am I looking for? I'm looking for a possible retest back into this area up in here, right? Retest, continuation down. Or I'm looking for this thing to continue to rug everybody down here who's gotten long late, right? Everybody who's pressing buy up here, which I was one of them, but I've taken profits because I've seen this clear reversal. I've taken profits here. I've taken profits here. And now I can see a clear reversal. I'm out of this trade. Easy peasy. As soon as I got a clear structure break on like a 3 or a 5-minute time frame breaking down, I'm out of this trade, right? And if you want to keep it really simple, right, you go to the beginning of the move, you find the first higher low. So you go to the beginning of the move right here. You can find the first higher low. You draw a trend line. You don't have to get out of this long trade until you break that trend line. Okay, that's momentum trading. That's a whole different story, right? But you can see you didn't have to get out of this whole thing until you broke that high there. Managing risk on the way up, right? You can do it from this low here as well. Same thing. Let's say you got long from here. You can put it up to here, right? Your first time you touch, there you go. So you might have considered getting out here, right? But you're definitely getting out here. Okay, so keeping it very simple, right? Now you're in a downtrend. So what are you gonna do? You do the exact opposite, right? So you're gonna wait for this thing to bounce back up somewhere, right? Then you're gonna do the same thing. Maybe that's where you're going to get short. You go from the high to the low, and you look for this thing to hold. If you do break out of here, you're taking profits on your short, and maybe you're looking to flip long. Okay, just keeping it very simple, but using your tools, right? Also on this uptrend, you have never seen this thing dip below the 0 line on your oscillator. Okay, this is up only. Okay, now this can be a very lucrative buying opportunity coming into some order blocks in here, coming into our dynamic reactor, quantum reactors. Things are starting to get closer. So what are you doing? You're not buying this as it comes right into your levels. What you're doing is you're waiting for a confirmation of some structure, maybe a bullish divergence, and then you're getting back onto the gravy train long because you know the trend is your friend until the end. Okay? And that's how you're definitely going to have to navigate that. And yes, I do use Market Cipher B, but honestly, my trading is mostly market structure and mostly volume, mostly swing failure patterns, market structure, engulfing candle patterns, right? Like I can throw on my scalp Market Cipher and I would treat this exactly the damn same, right? Look, oscillation above, it doesn't really matter. Oscillation above, money's coming in. It's the same thing. Any dip below is a buying opportunity. It's the exact same thing. So it doesn't matter what oscillator I use. An oscillator does one main job, two main jobs, I would say. If this is your oscillator, what are you looking for? Overbought, oversold. If this is your square on your oscillator, right? Overbought, oversold, divergences, right? And continuation, right? So OC talks about it a lot of the time when the 4-hour on chart prime is holding the 0 line. The 0 lines are very important on your oscillators. You go over to your 0 line on a 4-hour, and we can see OC's proof in the pudding. I guarantee you, look at this thing. Holding the 0 line, okay? You got your 0 line here, holding your 0 line, right? Any dip below in an uptrend is an opportunity to buy, holding your 0 line. This is a constant uptrend. this is your opportunities to buy. This is your opportunities to buy. That's why the trend is your friend, right? So you can use these to add confluence to your pattern, but the number one thing is to have a strategy within that and take advantage of that. Look, up only 4 hour, right? What does this say? Anytime you dip below the to the zero line or below the zero line, you're looking to buy. You haven't even had that opportunity here, right? So you got to probably go down to like a 1 hour. 1 hour. Let's see what it gives us. Right? Opportunity to buy. I'd say so. I took that long yesterday. I'd say so, right? We know we're in this parabolic uptrend, right? So how do you get into these positions? Well, you don't buy here. That's for damn sure. You got bearish divergence, you're overextended, right? Okay, so it's all fractal. Trading's all fractal, whether it's the 1 hour, whether it's the daily, whether it's the 15, it's all fractal. You still got to be prepared for this. Look at this, coming back, retesting this order block, just like we talked about, right? So you throw your order blocks on, you see that we're filling up this order block. We're in a parabolic uptrend, right? Look at the order block, right? Looking for this thing to come into this area here, right? Wait for the confirmations, right? Wait for this thing to bounce, double bottom or whatever. Swing failure, bounce out, same kind of deal. And you're looking to take advantage of that price action. But you gotta watch the price. The price is the only thing. Price action, price action, price action. Go on to your 1 minute time frame. Go use your rewind tool. Go all the way back to when the bull market started. You wanna watch price action on a bull market and watch price. I tell you, it's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself as a trader. It'll change your learning curve because you can see how this is affecting. What do I see here? I see exhaustion in these candles. I see a bullish engulfing coming up here. So I'm seeing a reversal sign right here. I'm looking for a retest back in here. I'm looking for this to hold strong here. If I see a nice volume wick into this area, I'm pressing buy. Very simple. If I see continuation back and recovering this order block here, I can look for a little bit of a rejection coming into some sort of golden pocket from here to here, coming back down and looking to get long through here. Same kind of deal. I'm not pressing buy on this candle. I don't want to take this move from here to here. I want to take this move from here to here. This isn't good risk to reward. This is good risk to reward because I can put my stop under here. I can target the high and I can make money that way, right? Keeping it simple, right?
Absolutely.
And that's how I do it.
Absolutely. Trade Intuition needs to run away really quick because he's got a live in a couple of minutes. Trade Intuition, before you leave, would you like to tell us more about your upcoming event and where we can go visit you after the class is over?
Yeah, sure. Right now, of course, I'm just trying out different time frames, but today it's going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about 10 minutes. And basically, what I do is just go over Bitcoin. I go over coins in general. I do chart setups, just the thought process. And for me, I think it's extremely important, just like how y'all do it. When y'all are showing your charts, you're explaining it because it's really easy just to do lines and say enter here, and but you'll always have sheep. And what I like to do is I like to do warriors. I want trading warriors. So I explain all of my thought process when it comes to trades, just pretty much like y'all. So, but yeah, so that's gonna be in a few minutes. I'm gonna start getting ready for that.
Absolutely. If you can, could you please drop your link here so we can redirect all of us after the class is over to your channel?
Yeah, sure. So I just put in the chat.
There you go. Trade Tuition, thank you so much for participating today in the class. You're always welcome. Please feel free to jump in and out of the stage as you prefer. You know that you are an old friend of the channel, and we appreciate and love your participation here in the classes. Thank you, my friend.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting ready right now. All right. See
Absolutely.
ya.
So yeah. So, guys, just taking back up what Alex was mentioning. Sorry for cutting that out, Alex. I think what he just mentioned is a great way to start learning his how he trades, right, or his strategy. Something important just to connect it is what I mentioned in the beginning, right? He mentioned also that he does volume trading, he does structured trading, right, and then he uses the indicators to start adding on top of it. So, Alex, so sorry if I cut you off. Would you like to bring it up and maybe wrap it up, or or did you finished?
I think I touched everything, bro. Yeah, I went over everything. I mean, just on like what I'm looking for, how I look at it. We can always go into more detail. That's always fun, but the gist of it, right? The gist of watching price action, using your oscillators as tools, not as verbatim, not there to you know, oh, it said this and this on this. Even like if you throw your dynamic reactor on it, it says reversal strong buy, right? Like, is that what you're trading off of? Yeah, that can be confluence, but it shouldn't be like I'm pressing buy. Okay, it. You need to think for yourself. Like if you look at our 1 minute here, you got confluence to buy here, right? So if we're looking at this here, we can see that hey, look, 1 minute dynamic reactor, strong buy coming into a order block within this area here. Okay, pushing out, retesting the lows right now as we speak. So resistance, right? You're retesting these lows right here, right? You're retesting them, right? So you're breaking through that. Where's your next level of resistance? These lows right here. Okay. Okay. So look left for confluence on where to hit take profits, where you're going to hit resistance, right? Why would you buy here if you're going to go into resistance here? That to me is stupid, right? You're going to get what? 0.4% move. Whereas here, if you set the trap and you're waiting for this thing, as you see it's dumping, it's still in an uptrend, right? You have clear invalidation below this low here. Look how cheap you can be here, right? You have the order block, even if you get a bit early here, and you can target the highs, right? Or you can wait for this thing to come back down if it comes back down for a higher low and continuation. This was a buy signal. If this rolls over and goes like this, then that's a buy signal, right? And and that's how you got to keep it simple for yourself. And then you got to manage your risk. First, you got to manage your risk, but you got to manage your risk and your emotions in the trade, right? And that's how it all works. You put it all together. It's a complete package. It's a plan. You execute the plan. You remove yourself. You manage the risk. You let the trade run, right? And that's called strategy.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for joining today. Let's get prepared for the next upcoming event. We are going to be finishing 10:51 right now. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed it. Alex, as always, great information. Love to have you here. I mean, I think we do a great duo. You do the classes, I just sit back and relax. That is amazing.
Yeah. I did it yesterday too, all yesterday too. I guess I'm working overtime now.
Oh man, yeah,
It's
thank you
all
for
good,
taking over
brother. I love you,
yesterday.
man. You have a good day, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for taking over yesterday. I mean, I have last minute task that I needed to attend to. Right? In fact, I thought it would be taking me like 10 minutes, but no, it ended up taking me like 3 hours. Yeah,
That's
thank you for
okay.
covering.
We crushed it yesterday.
Nice. You guys played Halo, I guess, while trading.
Yeah, don't tell them what we did, guys. Don't tell them.
Seems like my audio thing is
All
not
right.
working. Oh, too bad. Uh,
I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. And as always, see you guys also tomorrow.